Spotsylvania County Schools are located in Central Virginia, 50 miles south of Washington, D.C., and 50 miles north of the state capital, Richmond. Nye River Middle School is one of 7 middle schools in Spotsylvania County, serving 700 students in grades 6 through 8 living in the northwestern part of the county. The current recession has impacted our Nye River Middle School community. Families in our attendance zone have been significantly impacted by the recession and the resulting government reduction in force, which has reduced the student population and significantly changed our student demographics. Since 2008, Nye River Middle School's student enrollment decreased by 9%, and economically disadvantaged total enrollment increased from 14.3% to 22.9% in those years. The mission for the faculty and staff at Nye River Middle School is to support every student in mastering all curriculum standards while developing personal and community responsibility. Our school vision states that we will support every student in mastering all curriculum standards while developing personal and community responsibility. To make our vision a reality, our goal is to prepare our students with the 21st century skills needed to compete in today's workforce, while understanding the needs of the whole child. To better prepare our staff for the changing population, teachers participated in a year-long study of Ruby Payne's book, A Framework for Understanding Poverty, Professional Learning, culminating in a day-long poverty simulation. Understanding the differences in cultures in our school community enables teachers and students to value the opportunities that culturally diverse groups offer. These discussions are a key factor in the overall academic success for all students. We continually work to develop an environment where all students feel valued. This process of understanding cultural diversity is an important skill in the diverse global workforce of the 21st century. Despite these current state and school budget cuts, Nye River Middle School's science content leadership has continued to expand STEM initiatives through embedded classroom practices as well as with grant-funded after-school initiatives. Nye River Middle School is identified as a center for inquiry-based teaching where STEM activities are emphasized during the school hours and is a leader in after-school STEM initiatives. During the summer of 2011, administration whispered an idea: we need a STEM lab. From there, the Nye River Middle School STEM lab began to take shape. We brought in science and math teachers, 2 ITRTs, the instructional coordinator and principal, to begin to design a lab dedicated to math and science teachers for hands-on and inquiry-based learning. We filled the lab with computers, smart technology, posters, and tables and chairs. The lab opened in the fall of 2011 with a vision to provide an innovative approach to 21st century learning by enhancing STEM education and enrichment initiatives through collaboration efforts with students and community members. On September 15th, the ribbon-cutting ceremony opened the first lab of its kind in Spotsylvania County. The STEM lab was introduced to parents, students, and community members who spent the evening touring the lab and asking questions to staff about how the STEM lab would be used throughout the year. But finding space for a STEM lab was just the first step in preparing Nye River Middle School for STEM education. We also needed professional development for our teachers. Professional development has been completed in a community of practice approach while promoting inquiry instruction in the area of science. Spotsylvania County is part of the Virginia Demonstration Project and has had intensive professional development by the College of William & Mary, centering on techniques to implement inquiry approaches while teaching a robotics unit.
I really enjoy doing the NSTAR program because we could build the robots as well as program them. We did an underwater activity where we had to go and save the people. I really enjoyed that.
Mad About Science is an after-school program started at Nye River Middle School, which uses an embedded coaching model. A chemistry professor from Mary Washington University provides inquiry-based lessons to students, and involved teachers are able to observe these teaching techniques and then implement them in their classrooms. This after-school program has been used as a model for another program called Mad About STEM, which is a fully funded program currently being implemented in 3 middle schools in Spotsylvania County.
My favorite STEM activity was definitely the one where we were given several items that we could put together in any way, but we had to get some kidney beans from one Folgers pot to another one, but it had a twist. This Folgers pot was in the circle, and you could not get inside the circle in any way, not your elbow, not your foot, anything.
The STEM Lab is expanding its collaborative spirit to include math teachers to integrate math and science content. Realizing the value of problem-solving and project-based strategies, math and science teachers are working together to create lessons which focus on integrating these subjects. Professional development focuses on creating the professional learning communities necessary for teachers to work collaboratively.
Ultimately, I believe the vision for Nye River Middle School is to create an environment in which all of the disciplines can work together.
As a collaborative team, Nye River Middle School science teachers work to identify student needs through the use of formal and informal data during grade level meetings, after-school science department meetings, parent-teacher conferences, and team-teacher meetings. Instruction is differentiated based on the student's emotional and social readiness level, learning styles, and learning preferences.
Some of the strength at Nye River Middle School comes from the support from administration for STEM initiatives, as well as teachers being empowered to take their ideas and take their initiative to another level. That empowerment allows teachers to create new programs, which really allows Nye River Middle School to continue on a forward progress with STEM initiatives.
Curriculum has been adapted using universal design for learning principles, with support and guidance from instructional support staff to offer multiple ways to present science content by integrating instructional technology. Interactive whiteboards are in each room to allow for a varied means of representation and expression. Providing many models for students to explore a concept is important. Students can use vernier probes to collect experimental data, interactive computer simulations to be able to visualize difficult concepts, or Lego Mindstorm robots and software programming. Each of these are incorporated into grade levels to not only demonstrate the engineering design process, but scientific investigation also.
We did this in-store activity where we got to program these different types of robots that got to run around in this moon map that we had to dodge craters and go over this certain path, and we had to do 5 spaces forward and 1 space left and like that, and we did it with partners, and it was a really fun activity.
Differentiating ways for students to show content mastery, teachers may offer students different menu options. A typical end product menu may offer students the option of creating a poster, developing digital photo story, or presenting a skit to the class to show and share understanding. Using technology in a student-centered format encourages discussion, sharing, and communication between the students.
My students worked with Mr. Banfield's students, and we learned a lot about STEM activities together. We started in the beginning, what we did was took our kids downstairs to meet his students, because his students have disabilities in the moderate to severe categories, and we introduced each other. We actually made cookies the first time that we got together, and the next time we had Mr. Banfield's kids come upstairs to see our classroom, and we built homes for crickets. So the students were challenged with deciding or figuring out the needs of crickets and then building a home for them to live in. As we moved on into the school year, we did a variety of different kinds of science experiments as well as STEM activities.
As we begin another school year, time has been spent considering the future of the STEM Lab and STEM education at Nye River Middle School.
Because we value the importance of STEM here at Nye River and the overall impact it has on our students, the future for STEM at Nye River is very promising. We have planned our first annual Family STEM Night. We also plan to have K through 12 summer enrichment programs involving STEM as a future initiative, and we'd like to extend STEM into the community to help all students from all backgrounds.